Hey everybody, Kimmy Weintraub here at the Centurion Capital One Summit. I am here with the managing partner, Joseph Lucosky of Lucosky Brookman, the leading capital markets law firm in the emerging growth space. Joseph, so nice to see you today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So for those who don't know about your company, can you give an overview?
Sure. We're a leading microcap capital markets law firm generally located in the Northeast, and we are hyper-focused on the emerging growth space, all things NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, and in some cases, OTC markets.
And when you say emerging growth, can you give us specific examples?
Sure. So we're very passionate about the emerging growth space and the microcap industry. And that really is defined as companies that have a day one market cap under $300 million. And not only are we passionate about that space, but we track data in that space. So every microcap IPO, every uplist, every cross-list, and every direct list, we track, analyze, and curate data as a law firm and put it out to the marketplace so the marketplace, the ecosystem, can make better decisions and be more informed as an ecosystem.
Oh, great. And so what would you say is a differentiator for your company than the rest?
Well, I think a lot of our competitors are good lawyers, there's no doubt. And they're chasing lots of types of deals. But for us, it's always been about doing the right deals with the right people. And we're passionate about the space. So we don't want to just process a document. We don't want to just file a registration statement. We actually want to win. We want to get to the finish line. We want to help not just our clients, but really the ecosystem elevate and grow and, become better than it was yesterday.
Amazing. So I hear a lot of passion in your voice. Where does this passion come from? Can you tell us a little bit about your story?
Yeah, it's so like most lawyers, classically trained at a large white shoe law firm for many years on Wall Street. And then about 14 years ago, my partner and I set out to really create a different platform that is taking our experience in big law and this sort of white shoe pedigree and bringing it to the emerging growth space, bringing it to the entrepreneurial space, and not just being good lawyers, but really being passionate about serving entrepreneurs and serving some of the most ambitious and committed founders in the world to really help them either raise capital, go public, or just get to that next level.
That's so insightful. And so now that you're here at Centurion, what are you looking to gain at this conference?
Well, I love this conference. It's one of my favorite events of the year. I've been doing it for years. And what I like about it is it's different. It's unique. The organizers of this event are very thoughtful about curating this process. It's an intimate event. There's a lot of effort that goes into not just the speakers and the lineup, but the dinners, the networking. It is not like your typical conference where it's a zoo full of random people and you get what you get. Here, it's well more thought out, and the execution is just unbelievable. The team does a great job, and that's why it's one of my favorite events. And by the way, it has just some super nice people that you can do business with and just really become friends over time.
I couldn't agree more. It's such a great space to meet and connect with people. And speaking of connections, so what draws you to, let's say, the microcap world? What draws your firm to this?
It's the competition. It's the elevation of founders and entrepreneurs and just companies that want to grow and do big, great things. And a lot of times, the microcap has been an underserved industry, and people run away from microcap. It used to be a dirty word years ago, microcap, but we have found our home in this microcap world, and we lean in to this emerging growth space. We want to not just do good deals, we want to do the right deals with the right partners, but we also want to elevate the ecosystem. To me, it's very important that the community grow, that the community get better, not just our individual clients, not just our individual attorneys, but the ecosystem as a whole. And that's why we continue to support events like this. We give away our data, we give away our knowledge and information, and we try to educate the people we do business with so we could all do better together.
Such a great answer. I couldn't agree more. And so looking to the future of Lucosky Brookman, where do you see, what's your long-term vision?
Sure. Well, as the managing partner of the firm, I've thought about this question a lot. For us as attorneys, we are continuing to grow, both in practice area and headcount. We're going to grow with the right people, and along with compatible practice areas to the microcap. So obviously we're capital markets attorneys. We do lots of mergers and acquisitions, anything that really surrounds the capital markets. We're diversifying our firm to add other practice areas like employment and litigation and white collar. But really speaking to the industry, the future, I think, is ahead of us in the microcap. You know, with some of the new rule changes that have come down from NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange, really elevating the quality of the companies that now qualify for listing on the exchange, I think the future is ahead of us. These regulations are helping, although, you know, not so thrilled with them in the moment. But I think the future is ahead of the industry, and we look forward to really continuing to educate and elevate the ecosystem just to have a better future for everybody.
Thank you so much for your hard work, and congratulations on all the success.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.